fam, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Today I am partnering with Ulta Beauty to show you the new Smashbox Cover Shot palettes and the Always On liners that have just launched at Ulta Beauty. This is what they look like here. They're absolutely stunning. I'm going to be using the matte palette and a few of the liners to create the look that I'm wearing now. To start off, I'm taking the Smashbox Always On liner in the shade Nymph, and I'm going to line this on the outsides of my lid, so the outer corner and the inner corner, just to create that depth. And this is going to give us that really cool halo effect eye that I love, so I'm just deepening up the inner corner and outer corners, and then we're going to go ahead and blend that out with a small blending brush, just so it's nice and seamless and smooth. You want to make sure the middle of your eye stays bare. Don't cover that up too much. Next, jumping into the Cover Shot palette matte, I'm going to take these two lighter shades here, kind of like a tan and a light pink, mix them together and use those to blend into my crease. And I love the shade this created. I thought it was such a seamless, easy crease shade. It really made the purple blend out and look a little bit more seamless and natural. Next, popping into this purple color, which I love, and a little bit of the brown, I'm going to smoke those shades on top of the purple liner that we already laid down. This is just going to amplify our look and make it look nice and smoky, just like I like. And then just jumping back into those first shades, I was using the lighter tan one and the lighter pink one. I'm going to use that to buff out my crease shade, buff out those purple tones, and make it look nice and seamless again. Just make sure everything is blending. I love this palette because it really is so blendable. I was reading up on the palette online and they said that the shadows were extremely blendable, so I was super stoked to try them, and they are, you guys. These are unlike any other Smashbox shadows you've felt before. They're so soft, so smooth, but very pigmented still. And then to brighten up the lid shade, I'm going to take the really nice highlighter color in the palette. They have two shades. One's a little bit more yellow toned, one's a little bit more pink. So I'm going to take the light pink toned shade on my lid and just blend that in. And then grabbing the Smashbox Always On liner in the shade Fishnet, which is their black, I'm going to tightline my upper lash line and my lower lash line with this pencil, and then also blend it out. This is going to cost you also $18, you guys, and they are Ulta Beauty exclusive, FYI. I'm then going to top that liner with the brown shadow so it locks in and doesn't budge. For mascara, this has been a new favorite of mine lately. It's the Maybelline Push Up Falsies Angel Mascara. The brush is really thin and there's only spikes on one side, and I just love it. It really separates and lifts my lashes. I love how defined they look, plus the formula is super, super dark, which I love. Oh my gosh, I can't get over this mascara. Non-clumping, it's just beautiful. And then to brighten up my under eyes, I'm going to take a little bit of the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer and just run this right underneath my eyes. And then I did a little bit on the chin, the nose, all of my highlight points to really brighten that up and kind of mimic light reflecting. It's just going to make our foundation look a lot more natural, which seems crazy because you're adding more product, but it's going to break up the color of your foundation and yeah, just really even it all out. So I love to do that. After that's all blended in, I just took the NYX translucent powder and I am setting this under my eyes. I originally was just using a brush and then I was like, nah, I think I want to bake it. I think I want to do the full-on face bake. So I'm going to take my sponge and press that into all the areas I just laid my concealer down. And this is going to lock in that concealer and make it really bright and light, and I just love the way it looks. After that, I'm going to bounce into my Maybelline Dream Wonder foundation powder, and I'm going to set my foundation with this, just lightly bouncing it over my face. I don't need much, so I kind of do this quickly, and then I move right on. And I'm going to knock off the translucent powder that was underneath my eyes. I didn't add any additional powder or anything because I didn't feel like I needed it. And then, of course, don't forget to touch up your bottom mascara if you had done it before like me already. Some of you guys are really smart and you wait till the end, but I always get a little ahead of myself, so I got to touch it back up. And then for bronzer, using one of my favorites, this is the Urban Decay Bronze Bronzer. And I'm going to just use this on my cheeks, so I like to tap off the excess so it's not, you know, clouding up my face and getting too mucky. I like to just make sure all the excess is on my arm first, and then I start buffing into the hollows of my cheeks as well as my temple and forehead area. You guys know the forehead is my zone. I need bronzer on my forehead. It just changes everything for me. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. And then I just want to add a little natural contour to my nose. So I'm going to take my favorite Fiona Styles contouring palette, and I'm just going to run this along the edges of my nose where my natural shadows would normally be, as best I can anyway. This year has been kind of my year of like conquering my nose contour and like getting it together, you know what I mean? This is pretty much what I've come up with, and then I just like to buff it out. Then for blush, I'm going to take one of my favorites. This is Urban Decay's Crushed Blush, and it's a really, really beautiful warm pink, and I love this for just like wakening my face up. I think it makes my cheeks look so healthy. It gives a very healthy, natural flush. And then for highlighter, I'm going to use Becca Cosmetics Rose Gold Skin Finish. I love this. It's so beautiful. It doesn't show up very light on me. It's more of just a natural rosy glow. So I love to use this when I just want a very, very skin-like glow, something just very natural and very blended in, nothing too contrasting, if you know what I mean. It just gives the skin the most beautiful, healthy glow. I love it. So I'm just applying that everywhere with a fan brush. And then for lips, I'm going to take the NYX Cosmetics lip liner in the shade Nude Truffle, and I'm going to line my lips with this. I just wanted a little definition because I'm just wearing a light gloss today. On top of that, I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss in the shade Undressed. I love it. It's just a beautiful, beautiful nude. It's such a comfortable lip. And that's it for my look, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this. If you want to check out the new Smashbox Cover Shot eyeshadow palettes and the Always On liners, make sure you head into Ulta Beauty. The palettes are $29 a piece, and they come in 6 different shades. The Always On liners are $18, and again, they are exclusive to Ulta Beauty, so make sure you head there if you want to check them out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye!